They keep knocking on my door, saying, girl, you look a mess. But they don't know the nights I'm fighting, or the weight upon my chest. Doctor writes me little numbers, says it takes away the pain. But I've danced with darker thunder, to pouring rain. Mama says I'm getting colder, friends say I'm hard to read, but they don't see the way I'm holding all the pieces left of me. And I tried to follow sunlight, but it burns me when I'm near. So I'll walk beneath the lamplight, let the midnight disappear. They keep telling me to fix it, but I'm used to letting go. If the cure's what they're preaching, then I'm better off alone. No, I won't be their confession, won't be dragging to their arms. I've been broken by their lessons, I'm still healing from the scars. So don't tell me where I'm going, don't pretend you know for sure. I ain't looking for salvation, 'cause you ain't my kind of cure. They said I'm running in circles, but baby I like the ride. Got my rhythm in the chaos, keep my madness on my side. Try to book me into silence, try to wipe away my voice, but a heart like mine is restless, and the noise is still my choice. I've been wandering through the alleys where my secrets like to sleep, where the memories keep echoing all the promises I keep. And the remedy they're preaching ain't the medicine I need. I've been bruised by their corrections, I've been cut enough to bleed. So I'll dance with all my shadows, sip the truth and told me I should settle down. Let the chaos fade away. But I'm married to my midnight, and my heart won't disobey. They wanna change my rhythm, wanna rewrite every line, but every flaw I'm carrying is a fingerprint of mine. I've walked through smoky hallways where I lost myself before, and each time they tried to rescue, I was halfway out the door. If healing is their mission, then they're barking up the wrong tree. 'Cause baby, if I want it perfect, I wouldn't be me. They think they hold the answers. They think I'm led astray. But even if they try forever, they couldn't fix me anyway. So I'll toast to all my troubles, raise a glass to every scar. If I'm broken, I'm still shining like a tight, stubborn star. And if tomorrow finds me falling, let it come, I'll find my way. I don't need that intervention. They couldn't fix me anyway. They keep saying I should settle, find a safer place to land. But I've never lived for comfort, never bow to their demand. I don't fit inside the boxes, ain't the type to play it clean. What they call a troubled woman, I call chasing my own dream. They want me dressed in white lies, want my stories tucked away. But my truth is loud and reckless, and I'll tell it anyway. Don't they know I love the wildfire, how it flickers when I breathe? If they think they'll tame my thunder, they're as foolish as they seem. Yeah, they say I should get help, say my ways are starting to swirl, but I don't need their intervention. I'm not that type of girl. I've been lost, but on my own terms, fell in streets I grew to trust. If I crumble, let me crumble, let me rise back from the dust. So let them gossip, let them judge me, let their warnings all unfurl. I won't change to fit their picture. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not that type of girl. Doctor says I'm burning out, says my pulse is running thin, but he don't know the storms I weather or the wars I hold within. Told me love's a bad addiction, said I'm overdosed on hope, but I'd rather chase a risky feeling than live tied to their tightrope. They keep handing me solutions, trying to fix what ain't their place, but I wasn't built for easy answers, and I'm not someone to replace. If my heart is rough and shattered, let it beat the way it must. I'm a masterpiece of damage, painted over us. So keep your pills and quiet lectures, keep your warnings pulled apart. You can treat a broken body, but don't prescribe my heart. I've learned healing ain't a moment, it's a war you fight alone, and I'd rather lose with honesty than win with what they own. So let the world point out my missteps, let them tear my truth apart. I'll survive without their answers, just don't prescribe my heart. They showed up at my doorway with their worried little eyes, preaching about salvation, wrapped in neat and tidy lies. Told me I've been falling deeper, said my nights are looking grim, but they never saw the bruises left by all the ghosts within. Yeah, they want a clean confession, want my sins lined up in road, but the truth ain't built for strangers, and my pain ain't theirs to know. Oh yeah, if redemption's on their checklist, if they're here to make me right, then they're knocking on the wrong door, 'cause I'm busy with my fire. Let them talk about my lifestyle, let them judge what they don't see. They can't stubborn, one that beats the way it pleases me. So take your pamphlets, take your warnings, take your pity-torn war. I don't need your holy rescue, yeah. I've survived this long alone, yeah. If they think they'll change my story, they're mistaken from the start. Save your sermons for tomorrow. You won't minister my heart. I've been carrying heavy metal, chains I forged from foolish nights, but I always kept on moving, even when I lost the fight. They keep offering directions, trying to pull me toward the shore. But I've learned freedom ain't a handout. It's a battle I explore. Some say I'm my worst enemy, say I sabotage my chance, but I'm waltzing with my demons, and they know my every dance. If the world thinks I need saving, tell them I'm already saved, not by rules or clean instructions, but by storms I disobey. Don't need intervention spoken, don't need rescuers and trains. I'll decide how I get better, I will break my own chains. Let the critics call me reckless, let them write me off in ink. Every flaw I carry proudly is a truth they'll never think. And when morning finds me stronger, after nights of aches and pains, I will know a soul my freedom. I'll have broken my own chains. They left pamphlets on my table, little guides that change my ways, but I'm tangled in a rhythm different from the one they praise. Try to sign me into safety, try to tame the nights I roam, but the city knows me better than the people close to home. They say healing's in their program, say redemption has a fee, but I won't pay for someone's version of who they think I should be. I've been broken, sure I know it, but I walk with cracked up pride. Even shattered glass can glimmer when it catches city lights. So keep your cures and gentle warnings. Keep your smiles rehearsed and dizzy. If salvation knocks this evening, tell your cure I'm busy. Yeah, I write my own prescription, one that's honest, rough and true. I don't need a scripted healing from a stranger's point of view. If tomorrow brings me trouble, if the night grows dark and dizzy, I'll still walk my road alone. And tell your cure I'm busy. They say life is full of lessons, but I never asked for these. All the heartbreaks, all the madness, all the nights without release. Told me I should learn from failure, like it's easy to obey. But my scars are minds of metal, and they never fade away. I've been dragged into their wisdom, forced to hear their tidy rules, but their perfect little teachings never help the broken fools. If they think I need repairing, tell them I don't need the fix. I've been stitched enough already by the lies they tried to mix. Life keeps throwing heavy chapters, the ones I never asked to read, but I'll face them in my rhythm, in my sound, my smoke, my speed. And I'll rise from every downfall, even when I'm bruised and sore. I don't need their guided learning, not for lessons I never asked for. If tomorrow proves me fragile, let it test me one time more. I'll survive without their teachings, those lessons I never asked for. night I sip your memory slow. In every glass your shadow glows. I'm fading to velvet, sinking in blue, wrapped in the ghost of loving you. The night is cruel, the lights are dim. I dance alone where we used to sing. Oh, I'm fading, fading to velvet again. The record spins, our song repeats. Your lies taste sweet like bittersweet. I wear your jacket, smell your smoke, pretend you're here in every note. You said forever in the side, then left before the morning sky. I curse your name with every breath, but crave the pain your absence left. I'm fading to velvet, soft but bruised. Love's a battle that I always lose. Your voice still hums in my old skin. I let you out, but you crawl back in. Now every night I drink you slow, 'cause healing's something I don't know. And when they ask where I've been, I'll say just fade into velvet again. You left me with a record and a ring, and silence that won't sing. I played our song till it broke. The needle cracked and my heart spoke. Love was music, now it's pain. Sweet refrain gone down the drain. It's a glass heart serenade. Fragile notes and memories fade. I still dance to what we made. My glass heart serenade. I watch your ghost in candlelight. Still rehearsing every fight. You said goodbye like a melody. Now I'm haunted in key of D. If love could play one final chord, it'd sound like yours and I'd applaud. Broken, bitter, still afraid. That's my glass heart serenade. Glass heart serenade. Cut in deep, sweet masquerade. If I could heal, I'd let it fade, but I live inside this serenade. it's 3, the crowd's all gone, but I'm still singing your broken song. The bartender says it's time to close, but I can't stop where the whiskey flows. I raise my glass to what we were, a toast to pain, my signature. Your wings by the neon light. Now I drink with angels every night. The band packed up, the lights went dim, but I still hum your requiem. Like you, I prayed for peace but found the flame. Forgiveness never learned my name. So pour another, dim the fall, and play my sins for the final call. Let's call for angels. My voice won't break this spell. Heaven's closed, but hell fits well. I'll keep singing till morning's bell. For angels long gone beyond the veil. I wore my midnight dress for you, sequins shining over scars. You said the glow looked good on me, but you never saw the broken parts. I danced like sorrow owed me something, a slow revenge against the night. You watched me spin through all my heartbreaks, never asking if I felt alright. You said the darkness made me gorgeous, like paint with some designer brand. But beauty stitched in bruises, love is too expensive to withstand. I kept your laughter in my pocket, like a charm to keep me warm. But warmth can turn to wildfire when a promise meets a storm. Now every mirror wears my memories, every lamplight knows my tale. I traded love for quiet nights, but midnight dresses don't prevail, yeah. Still I hum the blues you taught me, in glossy shoes and trembling heels, trying to forget your touch, 'cause midnight dresses do not heal. So let the night reclaim its glitter, let the moon erase your feet. I walk barefoot into sunrise, a woman learning how to heal. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, smelling faintly of worn-out pride. I breathe it in like old addiction, a habit I can't burn inside. The perfume on my collar fades, but not the ashes of your name. I dab on sweetness every morning, trying to mask what still remains. You left your stories on my sofa, your laughter in my unmade sheets. I sweep the floor of all our fragments, but heartache lingers incomplete. We build our love in smoky rooms, where honesty was short and thin. Your spoken promises of someday, but someday never did begin. Now ashes cling to every heartbeat, a shadow stitched beneath my tomb. I try to cover every memory with the roses in my afternoon, but roses will like faded letters, and truth returns in shades of blue. No matter what I spray upon me, there's ashes in my perfume. One day I'll wear a scent of freedom. One day breath won't smell of you, but for tonight I breathe the embers of a love I once thought true. I wore your love like velvet on my bones, soft in the dark, but sharp when alone. You kiss me deep with a borrowed fire, a counterfeit flame dressed up as desire. Your voice was silk on the edges of pain, a lullaby soaked in a familiar stain. I followed the trail of your crooked charm, ignoring the echo of quiet alarm. We danced in circles of almost love, a rhythm cursed from the stars above. I tried to hold you with trembling grace, but you lived in places I couldn't chase. nights fell heavy on my restless skin, while you drifted where I'd never been. Your absence louder than any plea, a symphony of what we'd never be. In the mirror now I meet my eyes, a woman done with your thin disguise. I stitch my heart with a quieter thread of love for myself instead. Velvet once soft now turns to stone, but I'm no longer aching for the unknown. Your pages turn, your chapter closed, and I stand composed.